I feel like in today's world, we're all striving for balance. Like it's this ideal that everyone agrees on without even thinking about. You're told to balance your life, your habits, and balance everything. But the more I actually look at it, the more I start to question it. Because nobody really asks what balance actually does to you. We just assume it's good. And for a long time, I thought I was doing things right. Like, I'm going to the gym, I'm studying, I'm social, and I'm trying to improve in multiple areas. And I told myself I'm being well rounded. But I took a step back, and if I'm being honest with myself, I noticed that I was never actually deep in anything. Like, I'd sit down to study, and after a few minutes, my mind is somewhere else. I'd go to the gym, and I'm thinking about what I didn't finish, you know, constantly juggling thoughts in my head. And I'd be surrounded by people, and all that's on my mind is everything that I still have to do. It was like I was constantly moving, but I was never fully there. And I realized I wasn't balanced, I was just spread thin. Like, my attention was divided in so many directions that nothing was actually getting the full version of me. And that's when I started feeling weird because you think you're doing a lot, but deep down, you know you're not really progressing in anything. You're just doing multiple things, giving yourself this false sense of progression. Like you're active, but you're not moving forward. And one thing that really made this click for me was the gym because I used to go in there training like I'm trying to be one of those bodybuilders you see online, the natural ones. And I was honestly, I was pushing hard. I was trying to be consistent and I was expecting results. And then I'd look at my progress and I'd feel frustrated because why was I not getting the same results? But the truth is, I'm just a student. I go to the gym whenever I have the time, and my life isn't structured entirely around training, recovery, nutrition, and sleep. These people are giving 100% of their time, their energy, and their effort, and I'm giving maybe like 20%, and somehow I expected 100% results. It doesn't make sense because you can't train or do something like it's a side project and expect results like it was your main priority. And I think this applies to everything. Like, you can't treat something as a small part of your life and expect it to grow like it's your priority. You can give something a fraction of your energy and expect full results. And that's where this whole idea of balance starts to fall apart. Because when you try to balance everything, you're just throwing small pieces of you around, and you know, those small pieces don't really build anything great. And so I don't think balance is the goal. It's not the goal anymore. And I think the real goal is knowing what deserves your undivided attention, what deserves more of you. Like some things in your life should be heavy. They should take more of your time, your focus, and your energy. And others should be a bit lighter, because when everything is treated equally, nothing is actually important. And I'm not saying ignore everything else or become some obsessive freak, you know? Don't become some obsessed in an unhealthy way. But I'm saying you have to choose, because if you try to give everything equal importance, you're not balanced. You're honestly just average. You're average at everything. And I don't think that's what any of us actually want.